Hope you guys are doing well once again. Welcome to NTS Love Academy, and here is where facts are being shared on all subjects of life, on matters academics, matters entrepreneurship, matters romance, matters everything, finance, prosperity. That's what has brought us together as young people, to have this channel so that we can share this infinite knowledge to you people, of course free of charge. Ama namna gani tena? So yeah, it's free, si ndio Rehema? So today I have visitors. My name is Humphrey, as usual. Nyinyi mnanijua kwa wingi sana. Najua Tanya mnamjua. She's the new celeb in town. We know you by everything. Rehema is now another amazing celeb in town. Tunakuona sana Rehema. And I know today, we have a lot for them, right? Yeah. A lot for our young people. We know we value people so much, and it's the power of our choices that makes us to succeed or fail. So nataka tu tuzidi encourage vijana, alafu mi najua in every segment of this what we do, at least one person ana change. Hiyo I'm very sure. At least out of every 20-30 people who view our videos, 1 or 2 or 3 ana change. Sindio Rehema? Yes. So you see today, basically, remember we are building the series on, we have very many series. We have a series on youth and politics, very powerful. Ile kwanza tulieka jana Rehema, it is hitting it, I tell you. And they are facts. The baseline of our channel is facts, by the way. That's what's driving us. Tunaongelea facts and reality. Hakuna kitu ingine. Na ndio ukiangalia, that's why we catch a lot of viewership. That's why many people are actually being transformed. Na unaona a lot of comments, some are calling and all that. So tunataka tuendelee hivyo. So unaelewa? But we have a series on many things: youth and politics, academic success, campus love, campus life. Tuko na zile stories nilisema ninaziandika, niache kuandika. Yeah. Tamia, mkaniambia nizirecord. I'll try to record them. Tujue tuanze na gani? Tutaanza na My Love with a Teenager. Yeah, My Love with a Teenager. It's a good one. Alafu tuangalie gani Rehema? Ile My Love from Another Planet, si ndio? Then tukuje tuangalie zingine. But today we want to teach somebody something. And today we should be able to address campus kid. Love. Yes, let's talk about love in campus once more. We dig a little bit deeper. Last time tulikuwa so general. We want to see if we can really go into the details kidogo. And I'll start by a simple question. Is it right to date in campus?
Yeah, I think it's right to date in campus if you are dating the right guy.
The right person?
Yeah, the right person.
Can be a lady or a guy?
Yeah.
Is it right to date in campus?
I agree with Tamia, so long as you find the right person, but you should think about it very well. Like, don't do it for practice or something, because it's your life. It's your life that will be spoiled if you make the wrong choices.
Yeah, okay. So this right person, the so-called right person, how do you say? Because I think this is where students get it wrong. Because anadhani the person ana date is the right person. So probably we should be in a position to argue around and say, how do you identify the right person? How do you know this person is the right friend? Maybe an idea from you, Tammy. I just want to learn. You see, today I have young intellects here and the old ladies of substance. And now that you're ladies, probably today I should be lucky to learn some basic things from you people. Yeah, and I know your discipline standards, you're the perfect, the good ones, but we will have to teach. There's somebody somewhere in need of this knowledge. So, see, for instance, if I may put it well, like say we say it's okay, let me approve it first. It's right to date in campus. Okay, it's okay to get your spouse from campus. It's okay. But at which level? The question number one to address is, at which level should you date? Should you start dating? The second question to address is, how do you tell somebody is the right person? Somebody is the right partner? The right question to address is, what are the objectives of your relationship? How do you establish objectives of any relationship? Because when you put up a love relationship that doesn't have objectives, you do. So do you have any hint how to determine the right partner?
Guy. Let's say.
Just say what you think. Basic information.
His character, his personality. He should be a responsible guy. Ah,
Responsible.
responsible.
We should break it down a little.
Responsible.
Responsibilities. A
Yeah.
little bit. It's okay. Of course, that's a very big issue, but maybe the lady should also be responsible.
Yeah, I am.
She likes that statement. It's another clip we are recording, and we are talking about Subari girls. And then she was like, "Yes, we are here." She's the Subaru lady I know on earth that really she's a Subaru
Anyway,
girl
it was a thing.
with a Subaru.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll buy one.
So, what do you think, Rehem? How do we tell that this gentleman or this lady is somebody with proper morals and character?
First of all, I'll give you my own opinion.
Yes.
First of all, the person should be born again.
Yes.
Somebody who looks at the future, not wasting his time right now. Somebody who looks into the future. Yeah,
Somebody who has a vision
who has a vision.
or something. Okay. See, this is my take as an expert. You see, in simple terminology, everybody is a good person. Actually, that's the best line of life definition. I don't judge people based on how they look or how they taste. Everybody's a good person. What happens is that young people, they clog themselves with a lot of wrong actions. Now, these wrong actions convert them to victims of circumstances. So telling a right person simply means that, one, you have to be the mirror image of what you're looking for. So if you want somebody who is prayerful, you should become prayerful at some point. If you want somebody who can say thank you, excuse me sweetheart, excuse me darling, those terms must be to your tongue like this. You must be able to discuss them, you must be able to say them, you must be able to talk about them without any pressure. If you want somebody who will help people in the community, you should be able to start helping people in the community. So this is how it is, by the way. I know the guys are also asking, how should I know this lady is a serious lady? And ladies are asking, how should I know this guy is a good guy? So if you want to know somebody is a good person, invest in your personality. Build the characters of a good person in you. So when you meet this opponent partner, or the how do you call them? Your partner, you should be able now to tick and cross-check very easily without any pressure. Because any character you don't have, you will miss it in your partner and you will not tell if it's there or not. And the mistake we do as young people in love, we do what we call blind relationships. Yani mnaanza mapenzi because of peer influence and peer pressure without necessarily thinking about the future. Because according to me, love inafaa ijengwe because of the future, not the present. Then most youth wanna push love so much into the sexual scenes. Like they really propel very fast the sexual scenes. Then unajua sasa ukifanya the first intimacy with your partner, you have actually exposed your nakedness, and in a very hidden language you have exposed your foolishness to some percentage, and you have exposed your your wickedness or weakness. So this guy is going to ride over your weaknesses. Atakuchezea. Then if you are the gentleman, of course, and these are facts by the way. I don't want to be so specific, but easy facts ziko and time. Now that you're young people growing, I would like you to talk to other ladies and other guys. You should be able to tell them that in the environment of love, in the world of love, okay, it's good to establish it at the right time. But in the proper recommendation, people have different preferences, but according to me, the right preference ya kuanza relationship nzuri ambayo inaweza lead to marriage for a lady, its premature seasons should be at the age of 22 to 24 to 26. For a gentleman, it should run from 24 to 25 to 26 to 27. Good marriage, good stable marriage should strike its existence at the age of 28 to 32 for a gentleman and 24 to 28 for a lady. That's a very stable marriage. Both of you, if you are a young intellect, mtakuwa mmeraise financial capacity, mtakuwa mmeraise discipline standards, mtakuwa mmeraise intelligence, na wakati mtaanza kuraise watoto you'll have enough abilities to do it. You hear me? So ili tuweze kupatiana jibu kwa hilo swali ambalo tumekuwa tukizungumzia, kugundua nani ndio mchumba mzuri sio hahitaji any science, neither does it any special mathematics. Just become the main assignment, become that good person. Then you cross check and you start ticking. This guy kutoka anze kunikatia, hajai propose prayer meeting, hajai propose any special project discussions, hajai propose anything. Kazi yake tu ni kuniambia I look good, I look nice, I look what. Sasa hiyo inaleta issue. But ikiwa tunaweza kuwa na young people wenye mmedate, but okay, I'm provoked to give you my life experiences in my life. Do I look like I'm dating or married? I don't want to really go there because guys watauza maswali nyingi sana pale kwa comment, but I want to quote a caption in my relationship. You see, I could date just for prayers. I don't mean people should do that, but I could date just to discuss the future, the business thing. You see it, Rema, just to brainstorm on what do you want to buy, what do you want to construct, what do you want to have. You don't need that every day. Demu yako amekutembelea lazima mfanye kisses, lazima mfanye all that. It doesn't mean that anytime your boyfriend visits you, you must do all this shit. So hiyo ni problem sana kubwa sana pale Kabas. But maybe I like to hear from you. I've already mentioned that for you to know the right partner, the characters must be seen inside you, and you must have the characters. Then utazitumia hizo character ku cross check. Sababu nitakana mumatch compatibility in terms of character, but nitakana mkuwe incompatible in terms of abilities. Do you hear that?
Yes.
You must be compatible in characters, but incompatible in terms of abilities, so that you do something like this. Look, you see, so this is our abilities incompatible. Ili kitu hawezi wewe utafanya. So umeona sasa, kitu hawezi hivyo and vice versa. Lakini kwa characters you must align, so that when you are happy, you're both happy. When you want to do something, you easily agree. Is what I'm saying? Mtu akris kitu mnakubaliana haraka if you share some characters. Lakini kama mshare character unakuta mtu wakati wewe umefurahi ndio yeye amekasirika. Wakati wewe umekasirika ndio yeye. So mnajikuta mko na lot of variations na mtu ana variation na mtu agree kwa vitu vingi. Sumela. Yeah, so those are some of the things we really want the campus kids to understand. So literally speaking, campus is the right age to start a relationship. But you weigh yourself, kwa sababu ukiangalia vizuri wanafunzi wengi waingia na 18 years, 17, 18 to 19. So namaanisha ukiwa third year kama msichana, that's the right age to start, you know, gauging who is the right guy. Then as a gentleman, wengi waingia na senior age kidogo, 18, 19, 20. So ukifika 23, 24, maybe third year, fourth year again, you can start tagging around some people wenye utawapatia another 4 years kuwa study na kuwajua, then you can start proposing for marriage. But see, Rema, this is another concern. There is this group of young people wenye walikuwa wamedate before kuja campus. What can you tell them? Na wakaachana na hizo relationship. Hata by the way, some of them have engaged sexually. Na some of them even have children. But these cases are there. I've done a lot of interviews and I know. So unaweza advise aje msichana mwenye asha engage sexually before admission in university na hata ashaikuwa na boyfriend more than one. Unajua love mingi zinaanza after KCSE to first semester university. Actually ladies wengi lose virginity at that area, na pia virility for men. Most guys wanataka kutest sex at that period after form 4 to after results on the last day of paper. Hiyo period ya computer studies, to kuuzia dadi kwa shop kidogo, to kuenda kwa supermarket peke yako, hiyo period mpaka admission day to the first semester in university. Most ladies mess pale, lakini utamwambiaje msichana ambaye mess sexually na tunataka kumkuza katika aweze ku define a good marriage in future? What can you tell such people? Because they are listening. Majority of people by they listen to our clips. So what you're saying or you tell them, it will really help a lot of people. So probably you can tell us something.
I would advise them to learn from their past experiences, past mistakes, and to know their worth. Know your worth so that not anybody who passed you can come and put you down.
Tammy?
Actually, I would advise that young lady, that young boy, that you may fall, you may think that it's the end of the world because you've lost your virginity, but remember, you can build up again. There is time for everything. So you must know that even when you do that, you're doing the wrong thing. So it's your time to stand up and build up. Yani usahau na whatever you did back there should not define your future. You should know that your future is right and live whatever you did. Yeah.
Wow, so amazing. I think ladies are listening. What do you tell boys who want just to sleep with anything they get? See, we have many of them. They don't have a future purpose. They just want to date every girl, put them on bed, every woman they meet, all young. How would you advise them?
I would advise them that sleeping with any girl, unajua unaweza lala na msichana wowote na ujui kwamba amegonjeka wapi, kuna magonjwa, kuna nini. There are a lot of types of diseases. So when you just sleep with anybody, you may end up being HIV positive, and then you are just innocent. Unajipata you have become an addict, umepata HIV. You see? So you must think about a lot of facts when you want to date someone. Yeah.
Those are strong points. What do you tell boys and young men who are all over hunting and searching? They just spend their entire life inboxing anything that look brown, anything that look good. They just want to inbox them, tell them they look good, they look nice. Wambie, tell them something.
I would advise them to have self-control. Self-control, because every choice that you make has a consequence. It may take years, but it will be there. The consequences will be there.
That's real, okay?
And
Because
remember, looks are deceiving.
the outlooks.
Yeah.
Not everything that glitters
It's
is
gold, yeah.
That's the point, right?
Yeah.
But see, you guys, you're amazing. The challenge that students face in campus, if I can retaliate it a bit and pick it from pale mlisema kuhusu wale wenye walimess before university life. What I can tell them is that in most cases, if you feel in your heart you are the innocent and your partner they are the hurt, you're not on the wrong track. Just listen to yourself. If you're the innocent in this game, you're not on the wrong track. God has his own way of paying you back with your good works. So labda ulikuwa na manuia mzuri, si ndio? The mistake might only be will engage sexually, which God has given room for repentance. So we human beings, we should not judge you. And by them I don't judge anyone. Hata ukuwe na mtoto na uko mdogo. You'll rarely see me judging you because God has given you space for repentance and forgiveness, si ndio? But I can tell you, you don't need to repeat mistakes. You have to now think about a better future. If by chance you got a kid while growing, then you want to build a future, then you should be thinking of how to raise the kid. By chance you did not have a kid, but you lost your virginity, you lost your value, you lost your respect, then you should be thinking about the future. So your brain should start thinking differently. So challenge ile kubwa tunakuanga nayo ni eti ladies ama guys ambao wamekuwa heartbroken wanakuwa loose to another infinity series of sex. So pale ndo tunakosea. Sasa unajiachilia sasa kwa mapenzi mingi, nadhani hapo ndo huwa tunakosea. Lakini ikiwa unaweza kuwa reserved again, ujigundue na ujiheshimu tena na uache sasa kufanya mistakes, mi nadhani the future will be just be okay. Okay. Lakini unakutanga ladies are easily they trust very easily, na wakati umetrust mtu na amekukosea, then you lose the trust almost completely. And unasikianga wanasemanga all men are the same, all women are the same. Ni kwa sababu kulikuwa na some magnitude of trust, actually very high levels of trust, alafu unajua ilikuwa mapenzi ya kwanza, sasa ukawa umejituma sana. And then unajua wazazi pia wanakosea, and I should tell parents, kama wewe ni mzazi wa kiume, do not deny your daughter a lot of love. Utafanya accept any love ita come from a man. So if you're a male parent, in future even you young people mtakuwa wazazi, msimnyime mtoto, hata nyinyi ladies, msinyime mtoto wa mvulana mapenzi sana ya mzazi, juu itafanya akwapie kwa urahisi sana mapenzi ya mtu wa kike ile ambayo itatokea, unaelewa? So that's what makes young ladies and guys to trap into relationships very fast without giving it a thought. Alafu pale tukikuja anakuja campus sasa, juu alianza kufanya sex akiwa high school, so na ako depressed na hatrust mtu, so atakuwa akitengeneza seasonal and temporal relationships, na kila temporal relationships ina lead to sex, anaacha nyingine, anaacha. So by the time ana graduate amelala na watu karibu 20, then itamcost kudanganya ili apate the husband. So atamdanganya husband yake, I only dated one person to take care of the question why you not virgin, na huyu mwanaume naye atadanganya wife yake, I only slept with one lady to take care of the question why you old and you don't have a girlfriend. You see that? So it happens. But we love these campus students. That's why we spend time. Today we had a program with university students, right? We love these young students. That's why we talk to them. Raima, you know that? And I don't want to dispute the fact that you are also young intellects in the universities. You are both university students. And I've read your histories and you're doing so very well.
Oh, thank you.
You should be able to please help these small ladies. The reason I engaged you in this, because you are one of the role models that I've ever seen. And since I know your stories and I know what you are doing, if every girl could be like you, I think the future could be very, very good. So as a campus child who has not tasted sex, okay, both male and female gender, it is not the right time to try it. Though you may develop interest on someone, there's no offense on that. What you do, keep the interest. But wengine wanaanza kujichocha ati wewe subasuba tu mtu mwingine atakunyang'anya. So hizo vitu ziko. Sasa wewe unaendanga tu na mtu class, unaenda naye kukula, unamsaidia assignments, lakini mtu anaanza kukuambia na huyu dem unaambia na nimemlike na namtaka, alafu unaambiwa ushaimwambia ati hapana. Unajua mtu mwingine atamchukua sasa unakuwa insecure. So inabidi umwambie, alafu anakutusi, alafu unakuwa disappointed, mambo kama hayo kwa campus. But nataka kukuambia wewe young man ambaye umemlike mtu na unataka kumpenda, mwambie, lakini usipush towards sex na usipush towards intimate relationships, ndio? Na wewe young girl ambaye umelike msee, those are rare cases but ziko. They used to like me a lot when I was in campus. So ikiwa hizo cases zipo, so pia usikae mbali na yeye, mpatie environment yenye itafanya akuproposie na usikue so loose. Shida ingine ni kuonyesha mwanaume Rehema uko loose. Tamia, usionyeshe mwanaume uko loose. So wacha aweze kuonyesha interest, alafu nyinyi wawili mkae chini. Na najua mtaniuliza swali kuhusu ile story nilirecord last time in part 2. Ile inahusu hypothesis na objective.
CV, written CV.
Nilimwambia hawa na wenzake mtu atoe objectives na atoe hypothesis na atoe written methodology na atoe budget ya relationship yenu na atoe future prospects, expected outcomes. Simeelewa? So literally nimewaeleza vitu vingi na mimi najua hao wanafunzi wanasikiza. Si mkikuja campus, the reason uko campus, you have some brains. Unaweza soma, unaweza andika, unaweza fanya vitu vingi. But what makes campus kids not to excel ni nini? Relationships. So make it. So it buys a lot of your time. Maybe you can tell us, now that I tagged you along for a reason, how do you manage appointments? Because another very dished issue in campus is easy, infinite, unnecessary appointments. Boy X anakuita saa 4, boy Y atakuita saa 6, boy Z anakuita saa 10, boy K anakuita saa 8 ya usiku. I don't mean Kevo, nasikia wanapanga wabaya. So how do you manage?
Actually, I manage through a timetable. When it is time for studies, hata uniambie tupatane. If it is not an emergency, actually, I can't meet. So my timetable is fixed. There is a time for this, and this, and this. So if you call me at the wrong time, too bad for you. I won't meet up with you. Yeah, I have less time for social life, huh? But more time with my academic life. You see, I told you everything has its own time. Right now, you concentrate with the academic, then and that less of social life, then kila kitu itajileta. Kila kitu kana wakati
Right.
wake.
You should tell the viewers baadaye if you're late. Or we did it in part 4. This is
Yeah,
part
part
3.
four.
Part 2 should be. Rehema, how do you manage these appointments? Because they're there. We can't do away with them. Ladies, you're going to see them, I tell you. If you're in campus, you're going to see them. Ziko tena nyingi sana. Every man wants to expose their manifesto.
Ni sawa.
So how do you deal with the appointments? Some I know they are formal, some are informal. But how do you deal with them?
It's almost the same as Tamia's. I plan my day. Yeah, I normally plan my day. So if it's the wrong time, I won't, because I have to prioritize my life. Right now, relationships are not part of my priorities. It's not my priority right now. My priority right now is my academics. So that's what I'll put first. But of course, social life is there because you have to balance, but majorly academics. Yeah.
Great. You see, the reason why I decided to say that it is good to start a relationship with Canvas, I did a social survey. Initially tulikuwa tukifanya mentorship, niambia wanafunzi msidate. Then wakatuuliza, do we abstain from high school to university? That's a very good question. Should we abstain in primary? We have abstained. How then will we know our partners? Na nikapata sense of that. Unajua session mingi zinaundwa na university, hizi social counseling and all that. And wako so rigid. Do not. Kila kitu ni do not. But kuna a lot or a lot that they are missing, kwa sababu katika hali ya kuinteract na marafiki ndio una learn their behaviors. Unajua vile huwa wana behave, unajua vile wana test, unajua vile wana interact in situations. Then you will do your analysis and you'll be able to settle to some particular type. Nimetaka kuavoid sana hiyo issue ya how do you tell the right partner. Nataka ikuwe independently. And you can get it on NTS Love Academy. It will be coming up, if not next week. This week, there's so much we are doing in the youth and politics. There's also so much we are doing in the normal stories we do. But the following week, we can drop in. Even this week, we see the timing.
Yes.
We see the timing because we record quite a lot of stuff. And this channel, of course, as you've seen, it is really educating a lot of people. You know, even if I only get one comment, which those we get.
Yeah, we do.
You know, one comment, Rehema, but it can really make you to record another clip, even if it's only for that one person. Because somebody tells you, I wish I could listen to this when I was a young man. Another one from Ghana told me, I wish I could listen to this when I was a student. You see, it's already international. People are listening it from all over the world. So according to me, even the followers doesn't really matter. The impact matters. If we're able to change 20 girls, if we're able to change 30 ladies, and that's why our content is very unique, by the way. Our content is transformation of humanity. There will be fun, of course. I told you guys we'll be having a lot of entertainments. But our main segment of these clips is edutainment. We want to see how best can we build a sober character from Rehema. How best can we build a sober character from Tamia? How best can we have a campus kid who has a boyfriend, yes, but they have not met sexually. Yes, a campus lady who has a Charlie, but they have not met. A campus boy who has a lady, but they have not met sexually. And then they build a very sober relationship to marriage. You see, understanding each other, interjecting between situations, reading the characteristics of each other. You see what I'm saying? So I think now that we are going to be engaging more young people, you see there's a lot of survey going on. We want to really understand the real problem. You see in our channel, content matter, but facts matter. So we argue with facts. So I think we will be having more clips, but I will want to hear what can you tell the audience as we wrap up for this program. Then we pick it up from the next episode.
I would advise them that despite having a relationship, they should also concentrate on the outside world. They should not engage sana kwa relationship. Pia huko nje kuna a lot of opportunities. So it's good to, let's say, what is it called? To multitask. Yeah.
Multitask.
Yeah. Uko yani all rounded. Usisahau mambo mengine.
That's great. Rehema, what do you tell our viewers? They're watching.
Advise them to also think, they should not only think of relationships, they should also think about building themselves financially. Because when you get in a relationship and you'll be depending on the other person, that's not nice. You should be, more so for the girls, you should try to be independent first before you get into relationships, or as you continue the relationship, you continue making yourself independent. Yeah, not to be depending on men for everything or for most of the things. Yeah.
No, it's a big topic. It's a big topic. We'll host that next time, right? How to be self-resilient, self-dependent as a woman, si ndio? Avoid being a slave. Hata nywele huwezi tengeneza because pesa iko na mwenye pesa. You need to have your own account. But you need to be transparent by the way. The secret of safety in marriage, even if you have your own accounts, try as much as you can to be transparent to your partner in terms of financial capacity. And a good man will not invade your accounts and will not misuse your resources.
In fact,
So,
he should support you.
very much to build your visions, okay? So we'll be talking about that in our next clip. How, number one, how to nurture yourself as a lady to the financial stabilities. And how do you utilize your financial stabilities in your marriage without bringing conflict of interest? And then we'll also be talking on an area of how, as a man, how do you build yourself financially? Because any relationship without money, that's a scam. Take it to the bank. That's a scam. Trust you me, it's a scam. Any relationship without cash is a scam, especially in campus. So see you guys again next time. My name is Humphrey. I have Tammy with me and Rehema. These are young intellects. We are training them for various reasons, but they are here with you people. Their numbers will be exposed so that you can have one-on-one talk on how they manage their issues in campus. And then they'll also be advising the young kids who are about to join campus, those in campus, those who finish campus, among other things. So we love you so very much. They are talented in many things. Tammy is our host in the youth and politics. I know Rehema will be joining the talk shows for some reasons and others, so that as young people we stay together and we win together. God bless you. Have a lovely time. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, like and share. Si ndio Rehema?
Yes.
Sio tu ndo support tunataka sisi.
Yes.
Hatuna tuhitaji
Subscribe.
support ingine. Na ukilearn kitu kutoka kwa channel yetu, please teach somebody so that wewe ukue pia agent of change na watu watakukumbuka na watakupenda. Mbarikiwe sana. Please comment, tell us what we should add, what we should remove and what we should talk about. Thank you. God bless you. Have a lovely time.